Hi everybody, thank you so very much for joining me for part 2 of my sleep videos. So this video I'm going to tell you all about some of my favorite products that really help with sleep. And just because these are products you can get at your grocery store or on Amazon or over the counter, it doesn't mean that they're not effective or that they're not potent. So just keep that in mind when trying out these new tips and new foods, and specifically new supplements that will help with sleep. So the first one I want to talk about is melatonin. Now I know a lot of people are like, I tried melatonin, it doesn't work for me, it just doesn't work on me. And I just would like to say it might be because of how you're taking it. So I'm going to explain how melatonin works in our brains so then you can understand why it might not be effective for you until you try it a certain way. So melatonin is a hormone in your brain that your brain produces when it gets darker at night. So right now it's getting dark at about 5 o'clock in basically the afternoon, and so your brain is producing melatonin to help you kind of wind down and get ready for bed. Now, most of us are not winding down by 5 o'clock. In fact, a lot of us, our day is like just getting busy to its busy point, and we're just running around, we're doing all these things. And so your brain is trying to make up for that. And so 8 o'clock comes, you're like, okay, I'm starting to get tired, starting to get ready for bed. Maybe it's 9 or 10 o'clock in the evening and you're like, okay, I want to sleep good tonight because I have a big day tomorrow. And so you take melatonin and then you look on your phone for the next couple of hours. Now, what the problem is with this is because melatonin is secreted when it's dark, when you look at your phone before you go to bed, that light essentially tells your brain that it's not time for sleep yet, it's time to get up, and your brain produces serotonin and suppresses the melatonin in your body to tell you to stay awake. So even though your body has been producing melatonin and you took melatonin earlier that evening, your body is now trying to suppress that melatonin due to your phone or iPad or TV's bright light that you're watching all the way up until you're trying to go to sleep. So if you want melatonin to be effective, make sure to not use your electrical devices about an hour to 2 hours before you go to bed to make sure that it doesn't suppress any of that melatonin already in your brain or suppress the melatonin that you've taken. So there's a couple different ways to take melatonin. So melatonin you can get at in a supplement form. You can definitely use this. This can be a great supplement to take, especially at night, as long as you're not using electronic devices afterwards. But my favorite way to get melatonin is pistachios. So pistachios actually have a very large amount of melatonin in them for nuts and seeds. And the reason I like using pistachios is because not only is it going to increase your melatonin, but because this is a high fat source, it's going to help stabilize your blood sugar during the night. So a lot of times that's why you're having trouble staying asleep at night, is because of blood sugar imbalances. So pistachios definitely help manage your blood sugar at night. Another form of supplement that's really good to take in the evening is magnesium. So magnesium in its natural state has many muscle relaxant properties. So it's not a complete muscle relaxer, but it just kind of helps increase that calm feeling in your body. But magnesium is also really responsible for helping your body regulate blood sugar too. So in combination with melatonin and magnesium, especially if you use pistachios, you're going to be able to manage your blood sugar throughout the night and help you get to sleep. Another form of supplement that is really nice to use at night is called valerian root. So valerian root is great for drowsiness. So if you're someone who has a really hard time feeling drowsy in the evening, you probably feel tired all day, and then in the evenings you're like, I'm not tired at all. Valerian root is going to be very effective for you. I will also link on where to get valerian root because it's not usually something you can find just at the grocery store, so I'll link that as well. Valerian root is something that it takes about 2 to 4 weeks to be effective. So if you are someone who has suffered with sleep issues long term and just getting to sleep, valerian root might be right for you because of its long-term effects. It's not something that you just take one night and you're like, hey, that worked, or it didn't. It does take, like I said, 2 weeks possibly to help your body get to sleep. So it's more of an every night kind of thing. Another form of supplement that is really great to take is kava root, and that is because it can really help with your stress hormones and help you manage to calm your brain down and get to sleep. So if you're someone who really struggles with thinking and overthinking at night, kava root can be very helpful for overthinking and anxiety, especially at nighttime. So like I said, I will link all of these products in my bio or in the Facebook page, the post, and I will make sure that you guys have access and know where you can get any of these supplements. If you have any other questions about sleep and how to improve your sleep with food, let me know, and I would be happy to answer those questions, and I will talk to you guys later.